Hey everyone, it's Matt aka Tech Ranger, and today we got another load order video, but this is the May update, and this is gonna kind of be the last one for a while, so I want to go a little in-depth about some of the changes and additions to my load order since the last video. If you guys have any questions or anything, definitely put those in the comments. These first couple minutes will be me just kind of going through the list with examples. The last bit of video will be just me kind of going through the list on the controller. I won't be talking, there'll be music playing, and then that way you guys can look at the mod list in its entirety and download kind of what you want, and I'll have a timestamp in the description so you guys can easily jump to that part if you guys end up coming back to this video and looking at the mod list. That's enough talking about it, let's do some show and tell. As we dive deeper into this mod list, I will make sure to put cards at the top of this video so that you guys can click on other videos that I've featured some of these mods in so you guys can see them in action if I don't go through that in this video. At the top of the list, download the unofficial Fallout 4 patch. Download it. Use it. This fixes a lot of bugs and things that were in Quest, and as we all know, Fallout 4 didn't launch in like a bug-free state, and it's stuff that Bethesda didn't fix that modders have kind of come up and fixed. That's the staple of any mod load order. So let's move along. The next two mods are the armor and weapon keywords, community resources, and they use that in conjunction with the Armorsmith Extended. Gives you a cool little workbench. Anyone who wants to take advantage of these keywords and community resources, they can add armor to the game and you'll have them at the workbench, i.e. some of the armor weapon mod videos that I worked on. If you guys want to check those out, those are in the cards up above as well. Moving on, we got the Unified Commonwealth Weather mod, and that basically just brings the DLC weathers that were in like Far Harbor and Nuka World, puts them in the main vanilla game. That way the weathers that are in those DLCs will pop up in the vanilla game even if you're not in Nuka World or Far Harbor. I have disabled rad storms on pretty much because I just don't like rad storms. I don't care if they're part of the Fallout universe or whatever. I don't like fast traveling somewhere and then having rad storms pop up. Now I put this at the top of my load order. I think if you put it in the bottom you'll probably fare better, but I actually haven't run into any rad storms, so I think it's working properly. Pip-Boy Effects I talked about in one of my immersion mod videos, and we also just took a look at Wasteland NPC Overhaul, so check that out if you haven't seen that already in my last immersion mod video. I keep most of my overhaul gameplay mechanic type mods towards the top, and especially all the weather mods as well. And then as we move down, we're going to look at some of the graphics mods and performance things that I have. The more and more mods you add, you're going to want to have some performance mods. So these are done by Nitra, and there's kind of a suite of mods that you can download. I have these: reduced grass density, disable lens flare. I'm not big on lens flare, and reducing the grass is only going to help the FPS of your game. Now, depending on whether or not you're running on an Xbox One S or Xbox One X, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to load better if it's not optimized, which, as we all know, Fallout 4 isn't the most optimized game out there. I've used that joke a lot, sorry if you're tired of it, but I think it's funny. Anyways, next up, beauty mods that I have installed, and those will come after everything else. And so far it's been working pretty fine. I haven't run into any like load order issues or anything like that. These are mods that are actually very similar to some of the ones that are on Skyrim, so I didn't really see the point in making a video for Fallout 4 specifically. But there you go, now you at least have the list of some of the ones I'm checking out right now. After that, I have my weapon mods as well as the armor mods. You kind of want to put those kind of towards the bottom. Everything else is pretty similar to what I had before. I don't want to go too much into detail for it. I'll just leave that for the kind of the whole mod list towards the end of the video. Before I roll the list, I just want to let you know that I was working around with the Boston Fps Fix, the all-in-one version that's like 500 megs. Haven't really been finding a lot different than kind of what my performance was already in Boston, but maybe I just need to move it around a little bit. But I think some of the other performance mods have actually kind of taken the place of the Boston FPS Fix. But that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment below or like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it with those who might find it helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone. Have a great day.